Hello everyone, it's Matt from JMPR Miniature Gaming. Today we're going to look at another Marvel Crisis Protocol miniature. Brand new set, officially released Friday. Today's Thursday, mine arrived a day early. And it is the Green Goblin. So we're going to open him up, take a look at the sprue, take a look at the cards inside, and then we will build him up and take a look at the model fully built. So let's crack this guy open. Okay, let's have a look inside here. Cardboard. Let's look at the instructions. So, okay, doesn't look like there's any crazy tiny pieces. Maybe his feet there, but. I love 90s Spider-Man, Green Goblin. Let's have a look at the double base. I'm hoping they do some new bases at some point in the future, because that would be quite nice. Okay, let's have a look at the sprue there. Smoke, arm, bodies in two halves, glider. Is that just one piece? A few little pieces, nothing major though. Yeah, so only really is little boots there. Oh, his face is a separate piece. Focus. But that's not a huge deal. We've seen much smaller pieces in this game, so I have to admit the crispness of the sculpts is getting better and better. Those pumpkin bombs look awesome as well. Okay, right, so we'll build him up in a moment. He won't take very long. And I do have another pack to open up today as well, which is the long delayed Miles Morales and Gwen. Let's have a little look at what's inside. Tokens, poison, fire, a cool goblin token, power token, couple blood drop tokens. Spider Foes affiliation card. I'm playing these guys. Definitely. I mean, I'm sad it's not Sinister 6, but this is. I mean, I can't wait to see the Mysterio model. Mysterio is so cool, and Carnage. I mean, we've got 3 so far, so they're playable at the moment. Only two team tactics cards. No, he's a leader and he hasn't got a crisis card, which is interesting. So we've got Blind Obsession. At the start of an activation phase, any character may spend 3 power to play this card. This character gains an Obsession token. I guess that's the Green Goblin one. Choose an enemy character. While that character that played this card has an Obsession token, it adds 2 dice to its attack rolls while targeting the chosen character. When the character with the Obsession token rolls defense dice, if the chosen character is attacking, add 2 to the defense roll. If not, the chosen character attacking, remove 2 dice from the defense roll. This character that played this card loses the Obsession when the chosen character is KO'd. That seems like a really good card actually. It's quite expensive, 3 power, but if you know that you've got a fight where you're going to pretty much be one-on-one the whole time, I can see that being quite useful, especially when you combine it with one of Green Goblin's things as well. Well laid plans. Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus may spend 3 power each to play this card. Roll 5 dice for each enemy character holding an objective token. The enemy character suffers 1 damage for each crit or wild rolled. A character damage in the way drops all objective tokens it's holding. The player playing the card chooses the order in which enemy characters are affected. Okay. I kind of feel like this card's good if you're losing. And it's probably really good against spiders who are very quick and can grab a lot of objectives and things, so that's pretty cool. Green Goblin himself on the healthy side, 7 health, medium move, height 3. I guess that makes sense. He's flying. 4 threat, 4 melee defense, 3 energy, 3 mystical defense. Pumpkin bombs, range 4, 4 dice, no power. Choose a target. Character chooses whether this attack type is physical or energy. That's always useful. After this attack is resolved, the character gains energy equal to the power equal to the damage dealt. Bag of Tricks. Before damage is dealt, the enemy character gains one of the following conditions: bleed, poison, or incinerate. Very cool. Knight of the Goblin. Before choosing a target, this character chooses whether this attack type is energy or physical or energy. If this attack deals damage after attack resolved, this target character gains poison and incinerate. Okay, so he's dishing out a lot of effects there, which is always good. And that's 3 range, 7 dice, and 4 power. Pricey. Oscott Weaponry. Once per turn while an allied character is attacking, it can spend 1 power when modifying opposing defense dice. If it does, it may reroll 1 opposing defense die. Okay, so you can stop them rolling crits, I guess, and make them reroll them. Yeah. It's fine. It's not, it's not terrible. Yeah. Hit and run action. This character immediately makes an action followed by a move action. This super can only be used once per turn. Yep, okay. That seems good. Especially when he's, flying around hitting people with pumpkin bombs. Trick and Tree. When an enemy character ends an advance, it's placed within 4 of this character. This character may use a superpower. Choose an interactive terrain feature size 3 or less within 2 of the enemy character that was moved to place. Destroy that terrain feature. The enemy character suffers a collision as if the terrain feature had collided with it. I mean, that seems good. Arch Nemesis Peter Parker. When attacking Peter Parker, this character may modify or reroll skull results and may reroll any number of attack dice. At the start of this character's activation, if there is a non-dazed enemy Peter Parker within 3, this character's first action must be an attack action that targets Peter Parker if able, and he has flight. And reverse side, he's actually, he's quite different on the reverse side. So that's different, but he's 5 health, his physical goes down to 3, energy stays at 3, but his mystical goes up to 5 defense. Attacks are the same. He's got Glider Ram. This character is thrown medium. It does not suffer damage if it collides with another character or terrain feature. This superpower may be used only once per action. So it doesn't, but I'm assuming they do. I've forgotten how many dice you roll for that. Is it the size of the character plus 1? Something like that? Or is it just 1 damage? I'd have to double check, but I don't know, for 3 power, just throw yourself at someone. It's not a terrible thing, because it's free as well, so you can throw yourself and then attack a couple times. Still got Arch Nemesis Peter, and then Unstable Psyche. This character cannot interact with or hold objective tokens during the power phase. Roll 5 dice for each crit, wild, and a hit roll. This character gains 1 power. Oh, okay, so he can get pretty powerful. Oh, actually, Knight of the Goblin goes down to 3 power. What was on the other side? It was 4 power on the other side, yeah. I wonder if that's a misprint, or if that's meant to happen. Be interested to know if that was misprinted. Oh, also, his pumpkin bombs go up to 5 dice, so I'm guessing it wasn't misprinted. He's just quite different on the other side. Okay, well that's interesting. He seems to be one of the characters that changes the most when you flip him. But that's very cool. So let's go and get his model built up, and we will take a look how cool he is once he's built. Okay, and here he is in all his craziness. I think this is my new favourite model. Always been one of my favourite Spider-Man bad guys. in this version anyway. I don't like the big, massive version from one of the newer Spider-Man cartoons, and you see him in Into the Spider-Verse as well. Not a big fan of that form of Green Goblin, but this is awesome. Love the details on the glider, the bombs. Nice easy build, about sort of 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe waiting for the glue to dry. You've got a bit of posability with the glider as well, where it attaches to the smoke, so you could have him sort of, I don't know, going sideways or up a bit or down a bit. Yeah, I can't wait to see what other people do with this model, because I'm sure I tend to build them as is, but a lot of people on the Facebook groups and stuff do a lot of really cool conversions, and I think this is definitely one of the models that is open to a lot of that. I'm so looking forward to playing Spider Foes. I'm looking forward to the Carnage model, looking forward to the Mysterio model, and I'm hoping we get a Rhino and a Scorpion, and a Vulture. I think Rhino and Scorpion would be my first two picks if they do, when they do more. But obviously, there's so many good bad guys in the Spider-Man comics, and obviously we've got X-Men coming up, so it might be a long time before we get a chance to see them, because I'm sure when the X-Men drop, they'll be the focus for a little while at least. But yeah, very, very cool. I cannot wait to play as him. We've got 3 of the Spider Foes, so definitely playable faction, and maybe just those 3 versus the 3 Spider people. So Venom, Doc Ock and Grollo versus Miles, Peter and Gwen. Could be an interesting little game, but we'll see. So again, thanks for watching, and I'm going to now crack on and open up Gwen and Miles.